Hi, this is Nadirah. Thank you for joining day 2 of our free video series. Right now I am here next to my office in beautiful Coronado, California, and I just wanted you to take a look at the beautiful roses here at the library. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you live near here, if you're in San Diego, please come to Coronado to the library because these flowers smell absolutely amazing. They smell like an essential oil. Sometimes you get your flowers at Vons or somewhere, grocery store, and not to knock them, but very rarely have a scent, and the aroma is amazing, magnificent. So before I share today about what we're going to do on day 2 of our series, I wanted to talk about day 1 and where I sang a little bit, right? So I have 3 boys, and the 2 younger boys, who's 13 and 9, as they were dropping me off at work today, they were making fun of me and my singing at the beginning of video 1. So let me tell you a little bit about that. The singing wasn't too loud because I was in my office and there were still people there, and I still have a little inhibition about myself singing. So it wasn't too loud, but I sang a little bit, and that's a big step for me. When I was like 9, 10, 11, somewhere around there, I was singing in the car with my dad, and my dad told me, how about you leave the singing to the radio? And from that moment on, I really closed up that part of me, and I didn't sing anymore, and I felt really self-conscious about it, and I go to karaoke. I maybe sang 2 songs, but even then I had people join me and picked a song that everybody sang with, so it wasn't just putting me on the spot. So I can dance in front of anybody, and so movement comes very easily to me, and I think that singing might have came easier too because I was in a choir, I think like 6th grade, and I really enjoyed that. I got picked for the choir, so obviously I was good enough to be in the choir. But then after that comment from my dad, who means, you know, the world to me at that time, again, I really shut down there. And so these series are really about us opening up, right? And opening up that throat chakra. And so my kids are laughing at me, and they're like, Mom, this needs to be on the I bet you can't laugh YouTube video series. So I don't know if anybody knows how to do that. Go ahead, put it on there, see if you can't laugh. I mean, if it makes you laugh, then great. That's fantastic. I teach laughter yoga as well as yoga, and laughter is so healing. So I hope that it makes you laugh. I mean, I want you to heal in whichever way works for you. So if laughing at my videos makes you heal, then awesome. Then I'm doing good. So really quick, I don't want to take up too much time. I know we're at like 3 minutes, almost 3:30, and I want them to be under 5 minutes because I want it to be something that you could do, and it doesn't take up too much time. Okay, so one thing you could do is, as I was walking from my office to the library, which takes me about a couple minutes, I said hi and I smiled and made eye contact with everybody that I saw. So everybody turns their head away from me or looks down or looks at a phone, and I just made it a priority that everybody that walked by, that I would make eye contact with them, and I would say good morning, and I would say hello. And everybody said that except one person, so that's great. I hope that that makes everybody's day better, and I know definitely it connects us all, and I'm all about relationships. Okay, so 2, if there's flowers around you, right, we just came into spring, oh my gosh, just stop and smell the flowers, stop and smell the roses. Stop, we're always going, oh, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that, but in that time to our destination, that's part of our journey. And so take time for pleasurable things in your journey. Take time for pleasurable things in your way to achieve your dreams and goals, because I believe that it will make your dreams and goals the most sweetest when you take time to enjoy yourself and take time to enjoy all the things that make you happy and discover the things that make you happy. I mean, how long has it been since you stopped and smelled the roses? And I'm so glad that I stopped and smelled them, because they're huge, they're glorious, they're beautiful, but honestly, they are the best smelling roses that I've smelled in a long time, and they have that really, really sweet rose smell, like a perfume. So it's really beautiful. All right, so let me give you a movement today for healing. That movement today would be, let's see, I want you to find a song. One song that I really like is Bishop Briggs, and it's Down by the River. And it's got a lot of, like, to me, like guttural sounds, and it's got chains, and it's got, just her voice is incredible and amazing. And so that's one song that I really love to express myself. And so that one's called Down by the River by Bishop Briggs. You can pick that, or you can pick anything that moves you. That's the main thing. You want to pick something that moves you, helps you to move and express yourself. So pick something that's like, oh, if you're angry or sad or pissed off, some kind of emotion like that. I don't want to say that they're negative emotions, because they are useful emotions, but they can also get stuck in us, and if we don't release them, then they can cause pain, and they can cause illness, and they can cause discomfort. And so we want to be able to acknowledge them as well as release them in a beneficial way. And movement is one of the quickest ways that you can release those stuck emotions. So pick a song, 3 to 5 minutes. I want you to connect with that emotion, that sadness, that anger, the frustration, something like that, where you're like, oh, you just feel it deep down. You just want to get it out. And instead of verbally attacking somebody, instead of saying some words that you wish you could take back, I want you to take a moment by yourself in that safe space and put on that music, 3 to 5 minutes. I want you to start from your toes, work your way up to your head. Actually, you can start anywhere you want, but just make sure you're using your feet, your hands, your arms. If you want, you can scream. Screaming is great, opening up that chakra. Better to scream in that safe space than to scream at somebody where then you have to apologize, and that's a whole different animal right there. So anyhow, like with that song I was mentioning, and a song that moves you, like just start stomping, and kicking with your feet, doing something that just gets that energy out, that's frustration. Like, you're not going to kick anyone, you're just going to kick the air, right? Or you're just going to stomp on the ground. That's not going to hurt anybody, but what it is going to do is it's going to positively release those emotions. And then, punching, just punching in the air, punching up, punching sideways, punching down, punching forward, some of that, and like I said, if you want to do some screaming, opening up that throat chakra, and then just move, just kind of move, whatever you're feeling when you're listening to that music that's getting that energy out, that's no longer serving you. And when you do that, you're going to be making room for the emotions that are going to serve you, right? Like, so the forgiveness, the happiness, the joy, the peace, the relaxation. This is one of the main things that I do when I teach, is share how we're going to release those stuck emotions and simultaneously cultivate those happy hormones. So I want you to try it. Again, write it in your journal right here down below. Facebook me, email me, Nadirah, nadirah.dances@gmail.com. Facebook is Nadirah R. Bray, B-R-A-Y. Yeah, just let me know how you felt after you did that exercise, and have a beautiful day. Find pleasure in your day, and I will see you tomorrow on our 3rd day of our free video series. All right, have a beautiful day. Mwah.